What's good, family? It's your boy Z to the EO, back again with another hot one. Ride with your mans, holding the blade with the flames of truth. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get it. We're gonna get into another video, man. Good to see y'all. Happy to see y'all. Glad to be back again. Let's get into this video real fast.
What's good, family?
Let's
It's your
get
boy
it.
Z to the EO, man. Ride with your mans, back again. This time we holding the flame of truth, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know how we do. But yeah, man. I wanted to open it up, man, with a little video.
Right.
Just kind of show y'all a couple of things. I was thinking a couple of things on your bros, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kick it with y'all for a minute, see how everybody doing. How y'all doing out there, though, with you two?
What's poppin', baby?
How your mama doing?
Right.
How your brother doing? Everybody good? Right. Ray and them straight? Right. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask about the family, see how everybody doing, you know what I'm saying? But man, I just, like I said, going over a few things, thinking about life, as we all do, contemplating a few things and trying to put a few things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I came up with this little number thing, It's a little number sheet, I call it the average man. The average man is kind of like, for all you Grand Theft Auto players out there, shout out to y'all, those who play video games. It's ups and downs to it, but so there's a lot of ups and you learn a lot. For those who have played, you know what I mean. I used to call it the Grand Theft Auto, because when you play Grand Theft Auto, a lot of people run around, blow up cars, and be robbing people, and doing all type of crazy stuff on the game. It's a game, but it calculate everything you do, and it put it into a little data bank that you can go to with the options, and you can see exactly how many cars exploded, how many prostitutes slept with. It's crazy how you do it. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, but this is what I was talking about when I was saying that. Let's see what I'm talking about. Right over here, like if you see this right here, this the Grand Theft Auto breakdown on the game. This is somebody else's gameplay. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who his channel is, but I just wanted to kind of show you the for those who don't know what that looked like, what I was referring to. Like, you just be caught up playing the game and you don't even be realizing how much of this stuff you've been done. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody break it down with the numbers to you and let you look at it, then you can kind of put things in perspective. So if you look at this dude, the police wanted him 95,000 times out of his time playing. Drive back kills as a driver, 46,000. How many tires he shot out? 155,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, these numbers be looking crazy. Motorcycles stolen, 242. Helicopters stolen, 713. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is basically what I wanted to show you when we was on there talking about that. So carry on.
What's
brother.
good? I used to call it the Grand Theft Auto people, doing all type of crazy stuff on the crazy how you do it. Like, it's crazy. Like, how many times you playing it after you played it for a while, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's funny on how you can, what you actually felt like you was doing. When you look at the numbers, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother ball game when you put it on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, that's kind of where I want to go with this video. Kind of, bring light to that. Because think about it, man. Like, we all got to do judgment. It's gonna happen to all of us one day. We all got to stand before who made us. Whether we believe we was made by him or however, like, we still gonna have to face that after this is over. That's some of the things we all think about. What I'm saying? I try to tell myself. I told myself long ago, like, I want to be real as the dude on his deathbed. I mean, you ready to down something stupid, but if you talk to somebody on their deathbed and they know they out of here,
they be the realest niggas you ever.
That's almost like the most refreshing conversation you can have with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be talking real. It's like they be nicer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that. It's messed up to say that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I always saw that. Like, man, I don't want to be the guy who I don't never become real. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll never become relatable, or you know what I'm saying? Or I'll never understand my people to an extent to where something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I be trying to, like, man, let's make that a reality now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to be a whole different
ride.
You know what I'm saying?
Seatbelt on, pump fake.
Be a whole different dude. You know what I'm saying? When life is threatening you now. Doctors hold
seatbelt is safe.
3 days.
It is. It's Detroit too, so you gotta know where you need to be strapped in, and you gotta know where you don't need to be strapped in.
A lot of niggas died strapped in.
So right now we in
You better learn.
the 4-1 area, 6 Mile area.
4-1.
You know what I'm saying? Mac Nichols.
Mile,
you feel me? So you gotta know where you at. But you know, like I was saying, like this is just the numbers I'm giving in this video is just in case something don't go wrong. You know, because I talk all the time about
everything goes straight.
You know how things can go wrong. People's life get ended short. You know, we all talk about that every now and then, but you know, don't nobody really go in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
going in on it today.
How much of an effect you got? Like you people you controlling your life. You definitely are in control of your life. Don't ever think that you can't or you're not in control, because you definitely in control. You know.
You do what you want to do.
You know. But a path is already laid out for you, and there's a lot of lanes in that path.
In your path,
that you could take.
There might be 5 lanes on the road.
You know.
So you can choose any one of them lanes.
Play in it, so you can be able to be whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that to say that, you know, we can do things in the life and get our pencil put down early. I call it getting your pencil put down. You know, like when the teacher give you a test in school.
Pencils down, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Pencils
it's a time
down.
Test. So you taking your test and
pencils
you
down.
Get done, finish it. All right, pencil down, everybody. Well, I mean, at that point, no more writing is being done. You can't add nothing or take nothing away from what you got. You got to turn in what it is. And if you remember, some of the students was like, she was like, pencils down, everybody. Some of the students was like, oh.
They was like, oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can feel like they ain't even did this. They ain't even touched this. They ain't even get down to the next column to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know all them answers, you don't feel the bubbles in, all them get marked wrong.
Yeah, all that shit wrong. You don't make it to the test.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
So all them answers don't get marked wrong. So basically what I'm getting at is that in this lifetime, you know, we want to get as much time as we can get out of it while our pencil is still in our hand. We can feel bubbles in. You know, because eventually it's gonna be a time where we ain't gonna be able to do that.
Wheel,
you know, that's when you out of here. When you out of here, your pencil put down. That's why I call it pencil put down.
You can't change your test.
You know? So there's a lot of clowns and dummies get their pencil put down early on something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I ain't getting in that line.
Also,
no, that line is wrapped.
Didn't have the time
to figure it out. That line. Oh no.
You know out of here before they supposed to be out of here.
No.
They got to turn in the grades as is.
Let me over.
That's the messed up part about all this.
I'm talking to y'all anyway, so you know it is what it is. But like I said,
run it back.
I call it
running it back. That's it.
So you know, like I said, people running and taking risks with their life, and you know, riding all kind of rides, and you know, I mean, you do you. I ain't saying don't ride no rides or nothing like that, but you know, I don't really like put myself in a position where I'm risking it. I'm risking life and limb for almost somebody else's equipment. You know what I'm saying? You jump on one of them crazy rides, you are putting trust into these people's equipment to an extent.
Trusting their parents.
Hopefully, people got good intentions.
You know what I'm saying? You trust this plane to get from point A to point B.
That's the trade-off. You gotta hope they got good intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that jump out of planes, yeah, you want the rush, you want the adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that kind of adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? But I guess when you live a certain kind of way, especially in higher places, you want to say.
But facts though, you know, a lot of people have, you know, people that's in these rich circles that get access to a whole lot of money and shit. They be beyond shit like crack and cocaine and shit. These motherfuckers be fucking with adrenochrome and shit like that. Like shit you only can get out of the, you know, the pineal gland of a human being, a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. They be so high out their mind with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like steroids. Like once you start taking steroids and then you stop taking it, your body don't produce the testosterone it was producing because it was getting that excess testosterone from the external, from outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing happening with these people that be caught up on that adrenal and shit because once you've been taking that shit orally and all that shit or shooting it up or wiping their ass with toilet paper, I heard, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever it is they doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they body don't produce this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta know that too.
They would, you know, them kind of places, whatever. They jumping out of planes because, you know, they've been taking adrenaline orally. So they've been getting rushes that you can't recreate unless you do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Glad I ain't living that life. That's what people like, man, are you some kind of adrenaline junkie? That's what adrenaline junkie is. That shit get deep right there. You know what I'm saying? How do you get adrenaline? Where is adrenaline located? Like, where is the sources?
I'm saying.
You start asking yourself them kind of questions.
Can't get it from the liquor store,
a whole nother black hole of bullshit. But like I said, that ain't, it's for this video. Yeah. This video, you know what I'm saying, just basically just, you know, a reminder. And we at the end of the video, I'm gonna take you to the studio, and we're gonna go chop it up, and I'm gonna show you how I calculated these numbers. And, you know, just like, you tell me what you think. You tell me what you think. You tell me, is this enlightening for you? Do this put time in perspective? You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully it does. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, without talking y'all to death, man, we're gonna go ahead and step in the studio real quick, and I'll see y'all in just a second. All right.
So yeah, now that we in the studio, I can take it from here. Thanks, Brother Zio. That was Brother Zio, everybody. Give it up for Brother Zio, everybody. Give it up for him. Appreciate you, Brother Zio, for coming in here. I really appreciate your showmanship and your style. But yeah, though, back to business. You know what I'm saying? But on the real though, you know, I put these little numbers together, man. You know, try to bring light to these dark situations. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I call this the average man. So let's put the little situation up. Can y'all see that? You know, I call this the average man. Now, like I said, this is a little old, so it ain't necessarily entirely up to date, if you want to say, because I did this a while back, maybe a couple years ago. You know, so the numbers was calculated off what Google was saying at the time. You know, so I calculated the numbers off 2012's averages. So the average man in 2012 was living 78.74 years. So we use that as our base number to get started off, you know, just to kind of create our little Grand Theft Auto, which I call the average man, you know. So if you do the numbers and you do the math, like I said, everybody's life is going to be kind of different. So it's not going to be a one size fit all with this. So you can't look at this and be like, oh, but this is kind of give you a basis or, you know, a kind of a synopsis of, you know, what we do, you know. But, you know, anyway, 78.74 years according to Google's numbers in 2012. So 78.74 years, if you translate that, if you calculate that, it come out to 28,740.1 days. So we can just say, like, you know, the average man lived 28,000 days. You get about 28,000 days if you get a chance to live. That's what I was saying in the video, like, if you make it with nothing and don't nothing happen. So if you don't get your pencil put down early and you get a chance to live this out, you know what I'm saying? You can get your 78.74. But like I was stating earlier in the video, some people get their pencil put down early and they got turned in their grades as is, unfortunately. But if you divide that 740 days, that translate into 689,760 hours. So the average lifespan is 689,760 hours. So you don't even get 700,000 hours to figure this out, to do whatever it is you're going to do. But as you can see, as we get down, you don't really get all this in 689,760 hours, do you? Let's see. All right. Now, if you work 40 hours a week, so first I got to tell you how many weeks it is. So the 70.74 year come down to 4,105.7 weeks. So 4,105.7 weeks. So your life is 4,000 weeks. 4,000 weeks, 105.7. So not even 200 weeks. We talking weeks, 4,000 weeks. That's it. You know, so if you work 40 hours a week, you know, so like I said, the numbers would be a little different. I just calculated them straight off just to give you the averages of what it is. Basically, in that lifetime, you worked 164,228 hours. So this is coming out of your 689,000 because you can't, you know what I'm saying, you working during the time that you were alive. So you in there, you gave 164,228 roughly to the job or the company or business or whatever you was doing. So we got that. So we got to sleep, right? So out of that 28,000 days, because we know 78.74 years translate to 28 28,740 days. You know what I'm saying? So if you slept 8 hours a day, you slept 229,920.8 hours in your life. You know what I'm saying? This if you calculate 8 hours a day. Now we know some of y'all ain't gonna get exactly 8. You know, we got night owls out there. Some of y'all probably night owls. Some of y'all can live off 5 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can't do that, but that's why I said the numbers might be different. So you can calculate yours different. So put them in the comments if some of y'all good with these numbers. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all is real fast and y'all probably can make this better than what I can do. Like I said, I ain't an ace genius with this, but I kind of can give you some of what's breaking down. All right. Out of that 28,740, because we know that's how many days you get, you're going to eat 3 times a day. We just roughly. Some people eat more than that. Some people might eat less than that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We just going to use 3 times a day, the average we all know. So, 3 times a day, 7 times a week, with 7 days in a week, you ate 21 meals. So, you spent 21 hours, averaging an hour a meal. You know what I'm saying? So, you spent 21 hours a week out of that 4,005 weeks eating. So if you add all that up, you was eating 86,219.7 hours in your life. Now this is coming out of the 689,000 too. You spending that time eating. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta think about that. Out of your life, out of an average lifetime, almost 80 years, you spent 86,000 hours eating. You know what I'm saying? So just for entertainment's sake, I threw arguing in there. So we know out of the 78 years we live, we get 28,740.1 days. So if you argue just for an hour a day, you coming in with a straight average of 28,740.1 hours straight arguing. So just off so far, we got all you done did is worked, sleep, ate, and then argued for an hour. You know what I'm saying? And this 28,000 is coming out of your 689,000 as well. You know what I'm saying? So that 28,000 broke down into minutes is 1,724,406 minutes. So you might as well just did that straight. I mean, we broke it up in the pieces in our lives, but you might as well just did that straight according to people that's looking at your life from bird's eye view, kind of like what I'm trying to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Like you all you did was argue. You argued for 1,724,406 minutes straight about some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, that is messed up. So we gotta throw our favorite activity in there. Sex. So no. Sex. 2 times a week. We're gonna say you did it 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just say 2 times a week average, 15 minutes a pop every time you did it. You know what I'm saying? That translate with the 4,000 weeks of life to 8,211.4 hours. I mean, 2,000, excuse me, I'm quoting the wrong numbers. Minutes. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you had sex for 2,052 hours and 51 minutes. That's straight. You might as well just had it straight because we broke it down in 15-minute intervals. So you might as well just say you been having sex. You had sex for 2,000 hours. So 2,000 hours of your time was spent boning, porking. You know what I'm saying, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Now, at 2,000 hours, translate to let me see, 123,171 minutes. So you spent 123,171 minutes getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Which translates to 2.75 months. So you almost 3 months straight. You know what I'm saying? You was getting it in for almost 3 months straight. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't argue for 3 months straight. Now you argued for 1,724,406 minutes, and then you was getting it in for 3 months straight, and then you ate for 86,000 hours, and then you slept for another 229,000 hours, and then you worked another 164,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? And then I threw TV in there. 5 hours a day. And that's a generous 5 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Because some people probably got 10. Like I said, do your own number so you can look at it. You know what I'm saying? I just calculate 5 hours a day regular. Phones count too. You know what I'm saying? So 5 hours a day in your whole life, you watch TV for 143,700 8.5 hours. So 143,000 hours you spent watching TV. Some bullshit. Hopefully it was good, but that's how much programming you got. So if TV is programming, look how much programming you got after you ate, after you argued, after you got it in, after you slept, after you did them hours a week, and then you repeated it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude. So let's do the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the breakdown. Let's come back over to this screen. Now we can pull our calculator back over here. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is just pretty much do the totals. You know what I'm saying? We got 689, 760. So that's how many hours you get in life. Minus the 229 hours, 229,920.8. See, I got the points off. You know what I'm saying? It supposed to have been 0.1. It don't matter. Minus your 164,000 work. Minus the 28,740 you spent arguing. Minus the 86,219.7 that you spent eating. Minus the 2,000 hours you spent getting it in. Minus the 143,000 you spent watching TV. These is Judgment Day numbers, folks. If you don't see that, that's what this is. This is Judgment Day numbers. This is how your life gonna look. You know what I'm saying? Equals 34,898.9 hours left. After you ate, after you worked, after you sleep, after you boinked, after you argued, after you watched some TV, and repeat it over and over and over and over again. This is where you at, 34,000 hours, 898. So this 34,000 translate into 1,454.1 days. So you can break this 34,000 hours down into 1,454.1 days. So if you add up the 1,454.1 days, you break that down in years, you only got 3.9 years. To do what? Serve the Most High? You serve God with that? You know what I'm saying? You serve the Most High with that 300 years, with that 3.9 years? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to put things in perspective, man. Like I said, I'm sure some of y'all could probably do this better than I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? But the point of what I'm trying to make here, y'all, you know what I'm saying, is that how much time do we really got? You know, people make us feel like we got forever to get this stuff together, man. But as you can see, the numbers is not in our favor. You know what I'm saying? When your life Grand Theft Auto is broke down, look at this, man. So we got a whole new understanding for the saying, all you do is eat, sleep, and shit. You heard people say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was supposed to be a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's the real, man. We got to get it together, man. Do we really serve the Most High, man? Or is we just caught up with the wave? Did life pass us by when we look at this? And the scripture said we supposed to get 120 years. How much time is we getting? Like, when you really look at this, when you add this up for how much is really getting took from us, you know what I'm saying? Man, we got to do better, man. We got to do better, man. We definitely got to do better, man. Like I said, man, all you mathematicians out there, it's other stuff we can calculate. We ain't even calculating using the bathroom. I was going to calculate little silly stuff like that, but I'm like, all right, it's silly enough. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't go all the way into that, but I hope my point was made today, you know, about how following up with the video you heard earlier about how we really don't got that much time, man, and your pencil can get put down before you was ready to put it down, and we got to turn in your numbers as we got to turn them in, man. Like I said, man, these judgment day numbers, man. Some of us gonna be standing in that line of judgment, and some of us gonna be on the other side helping judge. I want to be on the latter. So until next time, man. You've been here with your boy Z to the EO, riding with your mans, holding the flame, the blade with the flame of truth.